IVM.
Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach Podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And today's fun fact of the day has to do with Santa Claus. Did you know that it is widely believed that the modern-day red and white Santa Claus was made up by Coca-Cola? I have been reading this as a fact for many years. However, the red and white Santa has been shown in publications way before the Coca-Cola company existed. What Coke did manage to do was popularize this look of Santa. It went perfectly with their red color branding. The story of Coke's associating with Santa is an interesting one. It started because winter was Coke's worst season for the year. Nobody wanted to buy soft drinks during this season. So in 1930, they had this brainwave and created an advertisement showing Santa holding a bottle of Coke. This ad was iconic and over the years has transformed the season into what we know now. Santa is known for delivering good kids their gifts. And if you're naughty, you get nothing. Which is all well and good because as adults, I'm sure we would end up getting nothing from Santa with the number of naughty things that we do every day. But more on that some other time. Today, I want to talk about the season of gifting. The holidays always end up burning a hole in our pocket with the number of meals and gifts we have to keep buying for everyone we know. Families have gifts under the Christmas tree, offices have secret Santa parties. However, are we thoughtful in our gifts? I've noticed that most of us end up gifting things that we would have liked and not necessarily understanding the person being gifted to. I've made this mistake many times. So let's spend some time understanding the kinds of people we are gifting to. Here I want to use an aspect of the famous love languages theory and modify it a little. In 1992, Gary Chapman published a book called Love Languages, which is a fantastic book on the way we show and receive love. I definitely recommend you read it. The premise is that as humans, we are different and we appreciate things differently. The way we feel loved or cared for is different. And there are 4 categories we will look at today. The first is physical gifts. The second is words of affirmation. The third is acts of service. And the fourth is quality time. Very often when it comes to gifting, we only think of physical gifts. Yet there are other ways in which we can make someone feel very special. Some people love receiving gifts, and for them this is easy and a no-brainer. At this point, you have to be thoughtful. Think back to a time when they asked for something or showed an interest in something, and then just buy them that. However, when it comes to people who use words of affirmation, the simple words make a big difference. It makes people feel cared for and loved. It could be as simple as letting them know how much you care for them or trust them or love them. How much they mean to you. And for people like this, a note or a card thoughtfully written makes a big difference. People who seek acts of service believe that their actions speak louder than words. Cleaning out their house, cooking a special meal for them, giving a massage, or creating a special evening are all acts of service. The last type of gift you could give is that of quality time. Here, the gift of your undivided attention is an amazing gift, especially in today's distracted world of smartphones. Gifting someone a movie ticket with you is an example of this, where the real gift is not the movie, but the time spent with you. So your simple habit to make people the perfect gift starts with understanding what kind of person you're gifting to. Your kid might want to spend a full day with you at an amusement park, and that could be the best gift ever. Your boss at work might need to hear how they have helped you grow as a person, and how you look up to them. Your mother might want a perfume she has been eyeing for quite a while. So give them their perfect gift. Here is wishing you all a fantastic holiday season. Spread the love and have a fantastic time. So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashdin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome 180.
I hope you enjoyed that show. We'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Intel, Storytel, and Cambly. This week, in the spirit of Christmas, instead of giving you the long, drawn-out promo that I normally do, all I'm going to do is ask you to give me a Christmas gift. Go to ivmpodcast.com/survey, fill out our survey, and send it out to us. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for listening to the IVM Podcast Network this year in 2019.
Welcome to Peak Planet, a new podcast where we delve into the fallouts of the growth path that we, and indeed much of the world, has chosen. Sustainable growth is the buzzword. Until we nail that down, we need to ensure that we keep our population healthy and also have the resources for our increasingly urban lifestyles. I'm Karthik Ganesan, a researcher at the Council on Energy, Environment and Water, a Delhi-based policy research institute where for almost a decade we've been trying to explain and change the use, reuse and misuse of our resources. In the first season of Peak Planet, we take up air pollution, public enemy number one and an invisible one at that. Increasingly, the most important risk factor for adverse health outcomes, air pollution has become the most unwanted byproduct for an aggressively growing economy. Over 4 episodes, we find out how prepared our systems are to deal with this crisis. You can catch the entire first season of Peak Planet out now on the IVM Podcasts app or website, or wherever you get your podcast from.